Hello there everyone, I am Sabata92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, It's Eternal. In the last episode, we've begun the trial, and unfortunately at the end we learned that the old man's testimony is... he was too entirely focused on the dress of the waitress to notice who was really there. Which, now that I think about it, is actually decent evidence. Because of that, we can potentially establish that there was somebody else in a maid dress during the murder in question. 12:52 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
Yeah. I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Now, what was it that his testimony was again? When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. The fact that we have this tells me that it is going to be kind of useful in some incredibly strange way. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradiction-itis.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah. We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty.
Alright. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start.
Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first.
I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use.
Yeah, that's true.
I've already figured out a decent idea on what to do with that, though. I think. If we can get it updated to say that he only paid attention to the dress so he could not tell who was wearing it. I don't know. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations.
Well, then let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
Of course. So, anything on your mind?
Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zinniop. You know, like, what he's like and stuff.
Oh, and by the way, something that was brought up and I really should have, paid attention. Glen Elg is Glen Elg backwards. I really should have, paid attention to that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that guy.
The bee is so hard I feel like you was a smooch on the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Huh? You did? What'd you find out?
Oh yeah, I was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Don Fonione. Don Fonione. Oh my god. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Let's see.
New Ear Otolaryngological Clinic. I guess if your eardrum was ruptured, you couldn't listen to the radio, huh?
Yeah, it'd be pretty pointless to wear an earpiece of any kind.
The medication in the bag is missing too, right?
A mysterious vanishing medication, much like our mysterious other person.
I can't believe they found this in Maggie's pocket.
Yeah, but she was passed out, right? So the killer could have easily planted it on her.
Where do you even get a hold of something like this?
Black market. Hospitals. Wait, does hospital? No, they have no reason to carry that, do they? Almonds. By the way, thank you very much, commenter, for pointing out that it was almonds that contain a small amount of cyanide.
It's not like you can go down to your local Costco and buy it in bulk for $5 a pound.
Nice. She has got a point. How the killer got a hold of this poison is pretty important.
It's almost surreal that this artsy apron is what got us this far.
Well, as art goes, this piece definitely leaves an impression.
I guess that means the old guy never saw the front of it, huh? Which means he didn't see the waitress's face either.
Exactly. If we can establish that he didn't even know who was wearing it, we might have some sort of potential lead to try to figure out who else was wearing it. But I think I've already got a good idea. It might have been that other girl that we saw. The one that had the bandages wrapped around her head.
Maybe I should try the lottery sometime too.
Sure, why not? If you hit the jackpot, you could win $500,000.
So what are you waiting for, Nick? Buy one!
No way! Don't you know the lottery is a tax on people who are bad at math? I mean, he's not wrong.
Ah, fine then. At least I can add to the newly renamed Paths to Wealth. I'll have to call Pearly later and have her add, buy lottery tickets whenever possible.
No. If you ever go for a lottery ticket, have it as one ticket every once in a while. Like for me, the only time I've ever had a lottery ticket was during a family gathering. Let's just say Christmas, for example. On one side of my family, we would get each other like 3 or 4 lottery tickets and exchange them. And then we would compare every one of our wins and losses that we've got. I think one year I got $25 as a prize. Kind of like a family thing. Which means, yeah, only 3 lottery tickets a year, basically. It's preferable, and it's a better way to save money, in my personal opinion.
The chef's a witness too, right?
I suppose so. He was in the kitchen at the time of the incident.
Well, since old Ceedy's testimony is pretty much useless to us, I guess we should speak to Mr. Armstrong again, huh? It's the seedy old man. What's his name again?
Vermin Kudo, is it? No, I can't remember either. Victor. Never seen a witness mess up so badly in court before.
Better stay away from him for a while, huh?
Yeah, might be more than seeds they chucks at me next time. Oh yeah.
Godo got it good today, huh? He was even smoking at the end there.
He'll have a new witness ready for tomorrow, though. You can count on it. We need to figure out the facts before then, or we're doomed. Okay,
I really felt sorry for Gumshoe today. He really wanted to help Maggie out, but he kept getting backed into a corner.
Maggie took it pretty bad, didn't she? Do you think she feels betrayed?
Maybe. We've got to cheer her up somehow. She's a friend, after all.
A friend? Huh. Never really thought of it that way, but I guess she is. Isn't that bad? Isn't there like some sort of legal precedence about there not being like you can't be friends with your defense attorney, or I don't know. I might be thinking incorrectly here.
Have you noticed the victims in our cases tend to be people we know nothing about, Nick? Take Glenelg, for example.
Now that you mention it.
We don't know what kind of guy he was or why he was killed. I say it's time to get out there and find some answers.
Yeah, we don't even know why. Like, spurned lover, maybe he was dating that other girl that we saw and she's the one that killed him?
A lot of strange, conflicting things kept popping up today in the trial, huh?
Yeah, and they seem to come out of nowhere.
That's why we've got to go talk with Maggie and get this whole thing straightened out.
Maggie said that when she brought the victim his coffee, there was one more person sitting at the table. This single contradiction is probably the most important one we have to resolve. Okay, in that case, let's move.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station's server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! But my email pen pal 1137AZ and Princess is... Save it for later! I'm turning it off now! No! 1337 ends a princess!
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy? More like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. What the hell's going... Wait, no, don't. What? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files in each one. Finally, they're a lot higher than I expected. Oh, I spent a lot of time on their desks. This must be the chief of the detectives here. Looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well, guess I'll just write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could write us some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear 11379's princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, well, awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
If it's that fucking easy. And you lack that many qualifications, yeah. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Huh. Something's going on. I guess Maggie's still in question.
But we got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya! This isn't a playground, you know. Hey. This guard monitors the visitor's room. There's nothing for him to do right now, and so he's catching some vertical Z's. He can sleep while standing up, that's impressive. Smile, you're on candid camera. Nothing. So something's going on.
Empty, as usual.
Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it! Come on! Hey, that sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal! Come on, I know you can!
He's getting really worked up about something.
No, that's the wrong number! Ugh. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff! Are you scratching off lottery tickets, Gumshoe?
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's, you. I was just, I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
He is, and he's having the twin tea set.
Oh, what can I say?
Okay, what's the deal?
Oh, this is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? I don't know what's worse. Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
Well, how did she put it? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
That's probably something that I'd do. And I have done it. Not pleasant. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. You alright, buddy? So, did you like the twin tea set?
Never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking.
That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad.
Okay, so he's normal.
It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know?
Fair enough. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenelg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenelg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Actually, yeah, I'll do that real quick.
This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Did he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? That... Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, or something like that.
Blue screens? That does not sound like a very, That doesn't sound like something that I'd be okay with, working under.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Mom.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
I wonder about that.
Oh, it's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated. Huh. Okay.
So what were you all excited about earlier?
Oh?
That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, No, that was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Oh, come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show.
What the? A Cyclock?
This lunch special's lobster sure is great.
Why are there tears in your eyes?
Gumshoe. Were you doing lottery ticket stuff?
Take that!
The radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to lottery tickets.
Take that!
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glen Elg did.
It's like you can see right through me.
Huh. I've cracked them already?
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery? Well, it's a sad system.
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, you see. And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers.
I wonder if this radio show has something to do with this. Okay, so here's a potential... No, that probably wouldn't work. There's a couple of ideas that go in my mind. Like, people that are in the tech, they might be able to circumvent the numbers, potentially. Or maybe get a fake lottery ticket that might make it to where they can win, but I don't know. I feel like that's too outside the box.
They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed.
Yeah, what time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m.
Millionaire Radio. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
Well, that's no fun.
Oh, shut up, you're fine.
Apparently, everyone's listening to this show now.
That's because everyone wants money.
Yep. They say that the victim, Glen Elg, was really into gambling.
Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick.
Huh? Wait, we were playing for money?
Of course. So you'd better pay up.
You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash.
Oh my god. God damn it, Maya, really?
We never did find the contents of that bag.
It was medicine from Mr. Elg's ruptured eardrum, right?
Yeah, we found trace of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure of that much.
Okay, but what about the... Have you gotten that thing tested yet?
Sorry, pal. Can't get anything in the case.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
That's the apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah, it still smells like her, too.
Does this mean Maggie smells like ketchup?
Okay, I don't know how to feel about that.
A one-way ticket to happiness, huh?
Glenn Elk died because of this ticket.
Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal.
And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too.
Damn it.
Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper.
Yeah, it's got a real soft spot for it, and it obviously hurts when you hit it. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, nothing about the cup. Okay. Nothing about the picture either. There's nothing wrong with me at least testing this stuff here. Or that. Okay. Let's see.
Haven't got anything to say about that, pal. Just take it away already, please.
Spending $20 on this has got to be killing him inside. If I was in Phoenix's position, I'd be giving him a little bit of money to help him feel a little bit better. Just saying. Let's see.
You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then,
Okay, so it's just the same thing. Wait, what?
but I'll tell you what, this turf works like a charm. It slept like a rock last night.
Oh, really? That's nice. Oh, that's different.
You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before.
Yeah, he looks pretty confused by his testimony. To be fair, I kind of was too. Have I mentioned how calming that coffee can be sometimes for me?
Nothing against old guys. I like them and all. But he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw.
Yeah, that's the impression I got too.
Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? Somebody is lying? I don't know. Okay. Try wearing a bit more cheek sometime. Some crazy outfits. Version's front entrance. Sign hanging on the door in French. Version's open or closed. Don't know which, since I don't know Jacques about French.
You could say entrance and exit, or exit too. Did you think of that?
True.
Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here.
And well, he's got a bit of a, he used to be a bit of a pickpocket, so I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. Okay, flowers, some potpourri, and look, some fine bone china cups. Yeah, I know, I'm very cultured. This is incredibly, I'm very cultured, don't judge me. I am a man of culture, one could say.
Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money.
You know, you're the only person who could describe cash register in that way. Okay. Look at the table where the murder occurred.
I guess so, with all this police tape all around it.
And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go look in the tablecloth.
Why do you like it? I'm not a cat, you know.
Then why can't I picture you doing just that? Because it's Maya. She's kooky. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left.
Wow, you really can't see the table in front or behind you at all. It's the perfect setup for slipping poison into your enemy's coffee.
Yeah. Don't worry, I checked my coffee. There's no poison in it, but it does look... I don't remember my coffee looking blue. Strange. Oh well, there's probably nothing wrong with that. And we know it's not a beautiful winter wonderland. Sorry, Maya. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Let's look around this kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
You!
I'll be back next month.
Oh, naturalmente. I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
Oh no, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
My no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Okay, are you the girlfriend of the fake Phoenix? Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. The oui oui. Oh, that feels good. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh la la, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes, my eyes. Your eyes, if you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. La oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? You have Who? Who was that? So who was that woman you were just talking to? Ooh la la, you saw that? Well, yes. Sorry.
So who was she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Maya? Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Wait, not to I'll be waiting for it. This literally just happened like 10 seconds ago.
If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
Oh, that's everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Blackmailer. No, not blackmail. Money or...
You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People don't understand it. They think it is Trey. Well, you put the mark at the wrong position, so... I just want the people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me. Right. Right. Oh, right, we found this in here. No, wait, that was found in her apron pocket. That's right. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Well, cannot blame a guy for at least trying. Okay. Felicitations, my Sek-ai. Je ne comprehend.
Maybe let's make something up.
Okay, they said I've got evidence. I don't have evidence yet. I'm just gonna leave. I don't even have the faintest clue about what to present there. Oh no, he's here, isn't he?
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today, I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Nothing wrong with that. That'd be pretty cool.
Looking at this orange reminds me of what? They're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. Can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in the bed, you know?
Speaking of fun, if we get Maggie acquitted, maybe we can all get together sometime.
Okay, but what do we play with someone who's never even won a game of tic-tac-toe?
How about we change the rules a bit then? We could play Old Maid, and, we could say the person who's left with the Old Maid at the end is the winner. How's that?
Not bad. Not bad at all. We can even rename the game to Fair Maiden.
Yeah. Let's give Maggie the win. She deserves a W.
Hey, look, pigeons!
Yeah, and heaps of them, too.
Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace?
That's a dove, not a pigeon.
Oh, thanks. So they can't be symbols of...
Yeah, I know. You're overthinking this one. Sorry. Now this.
Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger, losing the city.
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Not a good thing to do there, Maya.
Ah, this place is so fruity.
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. I was looking at the, Those aren't oranges, are they? The oranges are over here. What are those? What's so perfect about it?
Oh, come on.
Yep, same dialogue. Okay, well, let's just leave here then. Alright, here we go. What the... Huh.
Wow! This place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer for Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Whoa!
Hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood!
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in the shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. You really had to go there. Oh, you're bringing back good memories. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? Yeah, it is.
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Incorporated are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this.
Oh, fair enough.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
This is interesting. Hi?
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? Yeah. Have you seen my work? Oh, I'm not sharing my workspace, though. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah. It says, meet with the tiger.
Oh. Him. The tiger. On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there's a note saying, meet with the tiger. The tiger. A lot of them. What the? Are those sticky notes? He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh?
Nah, he's probably playing World of Warcraft.
I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe I'd become old CD's apprentice.
And what about your spirit medium training? Oh, I can't. Oh, okay.
Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya.
That explains why we don't use the computers in our office.
You work there too, Maya.
Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that is so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick.
She's a human mind, not a computer. Even if I give her a voice that sounds like a computer, it's fine. What the? Huh? What the? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul.
Oh. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
Yeah, a little bit. It does look what the? Wow, look at this map. Wait, are those all lottery tickets? Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Is this Glenn Elg's desk?
Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Glenn Elg's losing horse racing tickets gathered up. Over 500 of them. Oh my god. This dude was desperate for quick cash.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you'd try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Yeah, that might... The pro's that he does have a gambling problem. A severe gambling problem. Holy crap. Okay, wait. Oh, that is cool. Whenever she blinks, the red dots on her suit light up every time she blinks. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media.
Of course. CDs are used for software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
This dude's wearing glasses over his glasses. That's like me wearing my visor over my glass. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to see what this looks like. I'm not going to show this, but I'm currently putting on the pair of visors that I do have, courtesy of my good friend Ottersoul.
Can I do?
Oh wow, this is very hard on my head. But I can wear my visor over this. Ugh. Okay, putting that away.
Researching the impact of time slicing common areas on logical axes, shared global variables. Obviously, programming structure heavily influences this response time and performance of the co-op kinds of global variables and memory overheads is vitally important to the success of the execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah?
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It is terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Incorporated. Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It is this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
Oh, I already did that. Guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Yeah, about that, I already beat to it.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protect. What? This is madness.
No, Maya. That is Sparta! She won't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word? Sesame. If it's not Sesame, then it must be your mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elg. What do you say?
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. About Mr. Elg.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That is what got him into trouble.
Trouble?
What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. Something about gambling, probably. Absolutely not a robot. Okay, so you're not gonna say anything about it. Okay. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I was kind of hoping that we could get something out of her, but okay, fine. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry? Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Oh, well. And 3 locks this time. 3 psych locks?
I guess Mr. Elga's like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
I'm gonna come back later. Oh. Never mind, I had something that I... Okay, I'm in. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. This is the thing that I gotta present to him. This was the evidence. That's right. In all this time, it completely slipped my mind about the loan contract. So long as that paper exists, I'm but a delightful angel with la broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, as they keep harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Wait, help them with what?
My bien sûr, if I did not help them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. Ew. I hope it doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
Yes! The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's... Why has it come to this? What a tragedy! Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, no? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of a bad culinary skills. The woman who is here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office. Tender lender? Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Wait, tender lender it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So, tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case.
Oh, they definitely do. I am a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something too nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him, I'm loaning me a lot of money. I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's this he?
The tiger. The tiger.
The tiger?
He's the manager of the tender lender, a terrifying man, the big city monster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noises, the battered old scooter rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. This man is a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair, just like you. There's a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the tender lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick? If you need money, I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just be found Vitamin Square. Don't worry about it, like...